it doesn't matter if someone's following you. Maybe they're standing in the shadows, waiting, watching. Just know if I'm not next to you, I'll be in the shadow, protecting you. When I was a kid, I got my ass kicked regularly. I was bounced from one school to the next with such frequency it'd make your head bleed. Reminds me of a time when I was 9, went to school next to Columbine. This black kid jumped me from behind and beat me nearly blind. Tied the strings of my shoes together and threw them over a power line. I wanted so bad to cry, but just swallowed my pride. I didn't want him to know he won both physically and distorted my mind. I could tell you endless stories about bad things that have molded and shaped me, but let's fast forward to the point of the story.
So you think you're a stone cold killer? Got a magic pen, some C4 and some cyanide? I know a guy who knows a guy. He's been tapping your phone since before you were born. Now it's time to protect and serve. What's my name? It's Justice. I'm the protector of one, maybe the protector of all. Now it's time for you to run. Run, Forrest, run.
Darker days back in '93, Gina Davis was getting death threats. That's mind-blowing. When I first walked in the set of Speechless, I had Batman standing next to me. I even heard Superman would be in the next scene. Security was strict. I walked through 2 metal detectors and had my bag searched quick. Dudes in black suits were all around me. They were carrying bigger than average guns. I guess they didn't need me. Then in an instant I felt this energy come over me. Felt like when I was 14 training with real samurai. Everywhere these masters went, you knew. You felt their presence deep within you. I could sense that something was off. I could feel a power that only wanted to do wrong. It didn't matter who had guns or who was in charge, this was a pro. One flick of the hand and you wouldn't even know. You may not wake up the next day, have an aneurysm or worse, end up in the loony bin forever. They'd say it's just a curse. Then the moment came, I could feel him looking at you. Then he stopped and looked at me too. I felt the energy dissipate, then leaned over and whispered so no one could hear. It's okay, Virginia, justice is here. No need to worry, the assassin's in the bathroom shitting his rear. He walked in with a plan to take everything you have, then saw me standing next to you. I changed his whole tune cause he knew I laid down my life for you. And I would, cause that's what I do.
So you think you're a stone cold killer? Got a magic pen, some C4 and some cyanide? I know a guy who knows a guy. He's been tapping your phone since before you were born. Now it's time to protect and serve. What's my name? It's Justice. I'm the protector of one, maybe the protector of all. Now it's time for you to run. Run, Forrest, run.
See, the assassin probably wasn't afraid of death or me. He may have even been able to take me. If I had to guess, he probably saw me fight for a spot on the Olympic team. Back then, I thought I was more of a man by taking down those around me. I had to prove to myself that I could take down bigger guys on the street. It all changed one day when I killed a guy in the ring. But it wasn't this action that made your bad guy walk away from you. It's what's next that really changed his tune. I fell to my knees and prayed and prayed. I told God that I'd take his place, to kill me so this poor kid could live another day. I sat down in a meditative state. More than 1,000 people and 2 cameras were watching me. My life's future was at stake. It was the first spiritual thing I'd ever seen. Just as I saw his life leave, his life came back through me and off to him. His body started moving again. It looked like a miracle to everyone there, and that's why your killer stands there in fear. He figures if I had that power back then, maybe I could close my eyes and make his afterlife disappear. No virgins, no get out of jail free, he'd just evaporate for eternity.
So you think you're a stone cold killer? So you think you're a stone cold killer?